Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So yeah, if you can see with the vlog, it is actually a MOUNJARO update, and it is week 20, and it's 6 weeks now since I've been on 5 mg, and yeah, I'm happy guys, I am happy. So for anybody that's new watching this vlog, hello, my name's Nettie. I am nearly 62 years old, and I started my MOUNJARO journey 20 weeks ago, and it is the best journey I have been on so far. And yes, you'll get the ups and downs with it, and yes, sometimes you feel quite deflated, but if you stick to it guys, and yeah, you'll see the weight come off. So I was taking 2.5 mg for about 15 weeks, and I was quite happy on 2.5, but I felt like my weight was just stagnant and nothing was happening, so I weren't losing. So I decided to move over to 5 mg, and it has made a huge difference guys. So potentially it's made a huge difference, because I've had the odd weeks where I feel like the weight has fluctuated and defluctuated. Can I say them words? Because it's been up and down, like it's been one of them things where you just feel what is going off. So when I first ever started to 5 mg, sorry guys, I was issued with a 2.5 pen, and they'd made a mistake, so they sent me another pen. So I had two 2.5s, and I was to take them together. Now I did do this, and I became quite ill. So nothing major, nothing that made me stay in bed or anything like that. I was just not well with it. So I ended up listening to advice on my blog from some beautiful people that had messaged me on the vlog, and I separated the doses through the week, which actually worked fine, to be quite truthful, and it did work fine. But then I've officially got my first 5 mg pen, so, and that started last week, and yeah, I got weighed and felt like the weight really just, well, it just didn't work guys. So I weren't happy with it, but you know, it's one of them things. And so I looked into it and everything like that. Felt like there's just something not right with it all. Where am I going wrong? What am I doing wrong? But yeah, so I've listened to all the advice, health eating, and I've listened to other advice about scales, which obviously I've got some scales now. And yeah, so I, you know, I think sometimes we miss a point, especially ladies, because I feel like even though you've gone past the menopausal stage, which, well, you never go past it, girls, so I still get it even now. And I had an hysterectomy 30 years ago, and were put on HRT and everything, and I still feel the menstrual cycle every month, and I still get that week where I'm completely bloated and uncomfortable in every aspect, with my bladder, with my bowels, everything. So I think this is where I'm going wrong, guys. I feel like when I do get weighed on that week, I feel like my weight has fluctuated due to that, due to the menstrual cycle, even though we don't have one, and I have no wound or anything. But I think it's psychological, and I still get all the symptoms. So yeah, so that's possibly it. So I know that's probably some people will be saying, how can that be possible? She hasn't got a wound, she's got ovaries, nothing. That's true, but I just think it's embedded into us, and it's psychological. And I do always get really bloated and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just bending down getting a cup of tea. So, but yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to move on quickly to this, because I felt quite ill last night, and I took my injection, and my last meal we had steak and chips and mushed peas and that, and I did the chips in a fryer, so I don't know whether that's reacted to the injection, but I felt quite ill like, and I've not eaten heavy like that for a long time. I do eat good meals. I eat cooked dinners and everything, loads of veg and stuff like that, but I don't really eat something as heavy as that, and I think that's what did me last night. I don't think it were injection. It possibly is, but yeah, but I only get it for like overnight or something like that. I don't actually get it. Like now I feel fine. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So I can honestly say that, you know, we're taking 5 milligram. I think it's made a huge difference. It has. And the scales I've got have made a huge difference. So I can officially tell you now, guys, that I am actually 69 kilograms. I am 10 stone 8, and my BMI is 26.9. So it is coming down. But according to the scales and everything, this BMI for my height, which is 5'3", is still obese. How can that be obese? Anyway, it is. So I'm obviously still obese. But I have got £8 to go to get to my 10 stone target. So once I get to 10 stone, I know some have asked me for this, will I continue with MOUNJARO? So I probably will on the 2.5, but I will spread it out. So instead of taking it every 7 days, I'll probably take it every 10 days and spread it out for the month to maintain the 10 stone. I don't think I'll be on it for forever, because it's very costly, and even though at this moment it's made a huge difference to my life, it's still very costly, and on a budget what we have, it's an enormous thing. And I know some have put like you can look about and get it cheaper, and you can, but when you sign up to a new clinician, you end up having to start back on 2.5. So you do get your 2.5 cheap on your first session, but then when you go to the next time, when you want it goes back to the original price. So that is the issue with moving. So, and I noticed that when I moved from Newman to Voy. So Voy have been absolutely brilliant with me, and I have got another discount, but that's because I introduced somebody to it. So I got a £50 discount. So this new one that'll come in August will be only 149 again instead of 199. I think when it does it 199, I think that will concern me greatly. So and I just think, as much as it's making me better physically and health, you know, health-wise, it's £200 is such an enormous amount of money out of what we get as an income. So yeah, I have said this in a previous blog, you can push aside because people pay vast amounts of money for creams and stuff like that, or Botox and things like that, but it's just that it is a lot of money, and I will need to look round. But like I've said, I have looked round before I got this discount again, and they start you off on 2.5, and I don't want to go back to 2.5 just yet. I'm not ready. I think when I'm ready to do that, if I hit the 10 stone mark this month, over the next few weeks, then I will continue to get my pen for 5 milligram for August. And then what I will do after that, I think I will actually go and get a cheaper 2.5. I think that's the plan for me, because you can pick them up for like £99. So, and that's £100 savings. So that's going to be huge, that to me. So yeah. So yeah, and like like I've said, if you know, I've watched loads of blogs and I've seen so much difference with people taking MOUNJARO or Zenep. I think, you know, it's made a huge difference. And like, I watched a blog yesterday of a young lady who were going on about, like, which I've said previously, people ditching it and people saying you shouldn't be using injections to lose weight, and, you know, you should be doing this, you should be doing this. No, I don't think these injections would be on the market. Yeah, there's the black market out there, and I wouldn't go down that road at all. But these injections are being approved, and they've been approved by doctors. And, you know, to me, they are safe. But then again, it's like anything out there. You take risk when you do take something every day. You take a risk every day, just getting up out of bed, just doing something, doing a task, going somewhere. We all take risk every day, and that's life. That is life. So, yeah, so the negativity that this young girl found about her taking the injections was just not nice, and that's not something, you know, that should be out there. I think everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and that's their choice, but they should not be telling somebody else what's right and wrong. You know, I don't believe in stuff like that. So you don't have to take it yourself. If you're not happy, then nobody's forcing it with you. They're not telling you to take it. So that, you know what I mean? I know I'm babbling, guys, but you don't like, I wouldn't force this injection on you guys who are watching my blog now. I'm telling you about my journey and what I've found to be the best journey I've ever been on. Because like this younger, I've been down all them avenues. I've been to Weight Watchers, I've been to Slimming World. Years ago I did a gym. I won't be able to do it now, like, but I calorie counting. I did the go on what you do with to when you starve yourself and then you eat. Fasting, I've done fasting, I've done walking, I've done everything possible to lose my weight, and this was the final straw for me. And I looked into this, I went and looked into it, and I've said this in previous vlogs. I got advice on it, I've done everything, I did everything that was correct, and to me, you know, well, what can I say? It's been the best journey I've been on. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And it hasn't just changed me weight-wise, it's changed my health as well. My health's a lot better than it's ever been. Like, I don't take my statins, my cholesterol's better. I don't take HRT anymore. My mind's better. I'm in a better mindset. So I am better than I was before, and I was piling weight on, and I was getting unhealthy. I was just walking, when I used to walk with my sister, she's 65. I walked with her, and I were having to stop, and I'm like nearly 5 years younger than her. Well, at the time, 3 years younger than her, I should say. So she were fit. I was really unhealthy, guys, and this were a choice I made. I made the decision to take the chances to go on these injections, and I wouldn't get approved by my doctors because my health issues would not go into that category where I'd come under to be able to get this free on the NHS. And I wouldn't want to take that out of somebody else who really needs it anyway. So that would be a no-no for me. So yeah, so back to some positivity. So yeah, my weight's come down. I've lost a few pounds this last week. So towards this full 7 days of the injection from last week. So I am, like I say, I'm 10 stone 8. So I am halfway there. So I just need to lose another few pounds, to lose another stone, and then I will be at my 3 stone mark. So yeah, 69 kilograms. Definitely weighed the wrong weight last week. I can't possibly have been what I was last week, but like I've said, the weighing scales I've been using lately are not giving the correct weight. So do try and ignore the last week one. So I've got my own now, and I shall use these, and these will give me the correct weight that I feel. So every week, even if I fluctuate or deflate, I will give you an update of the correct weight. So yeah, so it is now 5 months. Well, it will be 5 months end of this week. Obviously we're running to August tomorrow, so I have been 5 months on this MOUNJARO journey, and I wouldn't change a thing, guys, and I wouldn't. This for me is, you can see I've lost weight, guys, so I can fit into clothes. I feel better, I'm positive, I'm confident, I feel honestly amazing. So, and I feel much better now, guys, that I am hitting the target of 500. So anybody watching this blog that has not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, please. So I need another 40 and I will have hit 500 target. So so yeah, so on my next target, I want to hit 700. So I just want to build this channel, guys, and I want you guys to be part of it with me. So I am learning new stuff. I am trying to blog when I'm out and stuff like that in the places. It's just so difficult because the places get so busy, and where I live here in Yorkshire, well, Rotherham, it's really difficult. People are like, what's she doing? Why is she blogging? I hope she's not got me on that blog. So you get all that. So yeah, so it does put you off a little bit, like, and you do get strange looks. I'm not bothered about the strange looks. I'm more bothered about why is she blogging? What's she doing? I'm bothered about stuff like that. I mean, my family would say, no, she won't bother about all that, our Nettie. But yeah, it does. So, and I do understand, obviously, they don't want to be on camera. I mean, it's not very nice. I suppose I'd be the same. So yeah, so I will continue trying to blog, and yeah, so anyway, I'm going to show you something, guys. So as you all know, I am absolutely in love with Kurt Geiger. So one of my sisters has bought me this item, and what can I say? I need to show you guys. So hang fire while I just get up and have a look, show you this item. So yeah, so Kurt Geiger. So yeah, it's my birthday soon, so it's like an early present. So as you know, I've got I'm one of 10, and me and my sisters, I've got more sisters, but they don't really involve themselves. I know, families, what can you say about families? So my other 3 sisters, we're all very close, and yeah, so I'm going to do a champagne afternoon tea, as you know, I've said on my previous blog. So yeah, I'm looking right forward to that. But yeah, look at this, guys. I've undone it already, tried it on. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. So I shall just use this over me, and then just wear a normal bag. So, but yeah. So they do buy me some fabulous stuff. So yeah, I'm right chuffed. So they spoil me. So, but they've all got money. I ain't. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, beautiful. Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, so we'll get back to the blog. So yeah, so week 20, weight 69 kilograms, 10 stone 8, 26.9 BMI. So yeah, I will keep you updated. Please keep watching my blogs, and yeah, hopefully next week when I get weighed, I am 10 stone 4. I'd like to lose £4. It's not going to be, well, it's probably not going to happen, but, you know, it'd be nice, even if I lose £2. I should say even if I lose £1. But to me, if I'm on 5 milligram, I really don't want to just lose £1. I'm sorry, I know that sounds really spiteful of me. It would have to be like £2 or like £3, because I would just not bother with 5 milligram otherwise, because I'm definitely would not. I'm not going up to 7.5. I'm definitely just going to maintain the 5 milligram, hopefully lose this £8 and then go back onto 2.5. That's the plan that I want to, that's where I want to be at the moment. So yeah, so keep watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel, anybody that is new, and I will see you all soon.